Hey guys, welcome to another session with Big Bro Roland. This is the platform where you come to get your mind right, to get inspired and get ideas that you can go out there and win in business, in life, and make your dreams become a reality. Today, the inspiration for this video is coming from the book Ready, Fire, Aim. This book actually teaches you on what to prioritize when starting a business. Some of you have started businesses and you've probably failed, or some of you feel discouraged, or some of you don't know how to actually allocate your time at this primary stage of your business. Wouldn't it be amazing if you understand exactly what you should be doing at the primary stage of your business, the secondary stage of your business, and the tertiary stage of your business? Some of you might be doing some things at the tertiary stage, whereas you should be doing what is necessary on the primary stage. So the Ready, Fire, Aim teaches you actually how to go from $0 to $100 million. But for this video, I want to break it down on how to go from $0 to $100,000. That is very possible. Whatever your currency is, you can convert that. How to go from 0 to 1,000 or to 100,000 really, really fast. Are you ready? So this is the thing, guys. He talks about the OSS. The OSS is what he prioritized in this whole book. And what is OSS? The optimum selling strategy. Optimum selling strategy. So this is the thing. When you start a business, it is tempting to think about, oh, people say you should get a business card or get an office space or go out there and network with people, do the things that are necessary to make sure that your business runs smoothly. But that might not be what you need at this very primary stage of your business. What you need at the very primary stage of your business is sales. You need to get a good product. And after you get a good product, you get a good customer service system. And after that, guys, get out there and start selling. So this is what he talks about. 80% of your time should be spent on selling. And then 20% of your time should be spent on other things. We have been taught to spend 80% of our time designing the right website. So in this book, there is a very, very vivid story that he used to illustrate. He talked about a guy that was about to get into real estate. And he wanted to actually do real estate online. He went and spent $10,000 designing a website. $10,000 designing a website. Just to turn out that nobody even signed up on that website. And he had spent all this money designing this website. Instead of using some free public listing that can actually put the word out there and let people know that this is what I'm doing, generate leads through that way, and then understand what the customers need, and then he will probably get into the best position to understand if a website is a good option. Okay? So what he actually coins out in this book actually paints a classic depiction of probably what you are going through right now. And then he shows a second story of another individual who was a mechanic. He wanted to actually get into this mechanic service business. And what he did was actually bought some parts, didn't open a shop, did everything from home, spent a little bit of that money to actually buy some parts that he can display to show people what he actually does. Okay? Went out there and acquired customers. And all the money he had in the very first and second, third year of his business, he plowed back the profit. That is, he invested the profit back into his business to grow his business. And over time, guess what happens? This guy made over $23 million in that business. And now he could prioritize designing the right business card, opening the right shop, doing all the things that you are probably doing at the very primary stage of your business. Or you've probably been told by someone who is a guru, an expert, and a business expert to start business this way. And you've done it and it hasn't worked for you. So Ready, Fire, Aim is the book that helps you recalibrate your mindset on your optimum selling strategy. So there's a lot that goes with an optimum selling strategy. It has to do with your USP, your unique selling proposition. And so what he advises is, you have to understand that you're approaching the market with a product, with a commodity to sell. But what is very critical about everything when in regards to selling is, he said you don't have to invent the wheel. You are not in a revolution. You are in an evolution, okay? So the whole process has to do with evolution. We are progressively making this product better. You're not trying to create something new when you're starting in business. Look for what is working out there. You can rebrand it. You can look at some aspects of that product that are not actually meeting the customer's need and then actually try to do that in your manufacturing process. So that is what he says. And this is amazing, y'all. This guy has made millions of dollars in business. This is not some guru that just stepped out there, read some books, and is teaching you. This is someone that has actually started multiple businesses, took them from 0 to 400, $300 million. You get what I'm saying? So your optimum selling strategy is very, very essential at the primary stage of your business. Your unique selling proposition. If this product that you've made actually solves that need, that your competitors' product, we've talked about benchmarking. You benchmark with other people in your industry or other manufacturers within your industry, and you see that this product that they are creating, there are some aspects of that product that is not meeting the customer's need. So your OSS constitutes a unique selling proposition, which is very, very important, and it should be very simple. The product that you're marketing should be very simple. Anything that is complicated will not sell. Your product should not be complicated. It should actually be understood by an 8th grade, like someone who is maybe 9, 10 years old. They should be able to understand what your product actually does. Does that make sense? So that is what constitutes a unique selling proposition, and we've understood how to use your time at this very primary stage of your business. So what is the essence of all of this, friends? Is to generate cash flow. Cash flow is king. You've heard it. Cash is king. In the very beginning of your business, if you are not actually receiving like a turnover, like you have money coming back into your business, cash flow, if your business is not generating income, you might feel discouraged. With all these beautiful things you've bought, with all these business cards you've done, the website you've designed, you can feel discouraged if money is not coming into your business. And that is why he insists that you spend 80% of your time on sales at the very beginning of your business. Okay, this is an example I wanted to use. Amazon started this whole business. Amazon is not the first company to start selling books. Okay, Amazon came into the marketplace. He had probably some innovative ideas, but he didn't launch with that immediately. What did Amazon do? Amazon started selling books of authors, known authors, authors that have already published books out there. He started selling this author's book. The only thing he pivoted, which you see his USP, was, I am an online reader. That is, wherever you are in the world, we will deliver this book to you. He probably started in the United States, of course, we know. But his goal was not to reinvent the wheel, but rather he just had a unique selling proposition, marketing this book online. You get the point. And as I'm talking right now, I expect you to be thinking, look at your environment. Because my goal for this platform is not just for you to watch these videos, but to live here and think in a creative way that you can be able to generate income with basic resources that you see around you. Look at things that people have around you, things people are using around you, and ask them, how can I tweak this? How can I make it better? How can I add value to the marketplace? What are some of the needs customers actually are actually hungry for? They want to actually see this in this product, and this product doesn't have it. It has everything except this specific need, and I can add that and have this unique selling proposition in the marketplace. Today we see all businesses are going online, but Amazon was one of the pioneer companies to foster the goal of actually marketing online. You get what I'm saying? So cash flow is king, friends. If your business is not bringing in money, you're not in business. Yes, you might want to change the world and make it a better place, but if your business is not generating cash flow, you will soon get tired and run out of business. So whatever skill or talent or idea that you have, friends, prioritize selling. Prioritize selling. 80% of your time should be spent on selling. And the good thing is, you might not be the one doing the selling, but you should oversee the selling. That is, you should be in charge of that department. You can hire good salespeople. Don't get me wrong. Some people are like, oh, I don't know how to sell. I hate selling. Yeah, this is the thing. You can hire someone who knows how to sell, but you have to make sure you are in charge of that department so that you can actually monitor what is going on, because this should be your priority, 80% of your time on sales, so you can generate cash flow. So I think I've touched on a lot. So you see, so you have to understand what your lead product is. Some people launch, okay? He talks about the reason why you should have a lead product. Sometimes you might have multiple products. You might have a shop and you're like, oh, I sell wig, or maybe I sell this lotion, I sell jam, I sell all of these things that you have on your platform. And he's asking, what is the lead product you are selling? What is the lead product you are selling? Maybe your lead product is a perfume. And behind that perfume, you have some innerwears, you have some other things that you actually sell. But what you are putting out there to the public is this bottle of perfume. And you explain the quality, how beautiful the perfume is. Maybe you've benchmarked the perfume with some of your competitors to see what is your USP in the marketplace. He said, have a lead product, one good product that the market knows you for. There are other things that you want to sell. Yes, that is good, but you can actually sell that in the back end. We'll actually talk on that on another time. We will actually touch on what upselling is, but you get the point. The main thing to start with right now is to make sure you get a lead product that works and have a good customer service system. Get out there and sell like crazy. Sell and sell too. You have this consistent cash flow that you can pour back into your business and make sure that your business is sustainable. Make sense? So friends, the next thing you talk about is the market. Sometimes you want to invent like, oh yeah, I have this great idea, because that was me. That was me at the very beginning of business. I wanted it to be so innovative. We're doing films. I want to write abstract stories. I want to make sure that the stories are out in space. But the good thing is, friends, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. Keep it simple. And that is what I've grown to learn. Keep things simple. Abstract doesn't sell. Complication doesn't sell. So if you know where the market is, where your competitors are currently marketing, friends, try to present that product to that market with your USP. In this very beginning stage, there will be time for innovation, and that might be in the secondary and tertiary stage of your business. So focus on the market, and the market also has to do with the media. Okay, it has to do with the media. Today we have many platforms. There's Facebook, there's Instagram, there's TikTok. There are other platforms, and depending on the kind of product you sell, this market is very, very essential, because you might choose the wrong media. You might be selling on TikTok, whereas your customers are on Facebook. You might be selling on Instagram, whereas your customers are on LinkedIn. And that is why benchmarking is very essential at every stage of your business. From product development to market. From product development to market. Your unique selling proposition. All of this has to do with what you choose at the very beginning of your business. And so it's very, very essential that you lay this foundation so that you don't go wrong, and you set yourself up for success, so that you can have some confidence, put some skin in the game, and get out there and don't quit on your business, or don't give up on business because it doesn't work. Friends, I'll tell you what. The next thing you look at is price, okay? Sometimes it is tempting, right? You might have this unique selling proposition. You're like, okay, maybe I'll 2x my price, or maybe I'll 3x my price. But the good thing, friends, is always stay within that price, okay? Don't stay within what your competitors are actually currently selling on. What price are they selling at? And make sure if it's $5.95 or maybe it's $20.95, whatever price that is, make sure that your price at the very beginning of your business is the price with which your competitors are selling. Why? Because you are coming and saying, I have this product, and yes, my competitors have similar products, but this is the one need that my competitors are not meeting in the marketplace. And this product has been designed not only to meet all these other needs, but to solve this specific problem that customers are facing that most of my competitors have not addressed in their product. That is what you are doing when you present that same price. I have this price that is very competitive, but I also have this USP, which makes me unique and makes me stand out in the marketplace. Make sense? So the next thing we are going to be looking at is a discount discount on front end. It is very essential. You need to discount. Okay, it is very, very essential, especially with your front end product. And sometimes you can say, okay, maybe your competitors are selling that same product for $19.99. And you say, I will sell this product for $14.99. And you discount this front end product by letting the customer know that this product is actually being sold for $19.99, but I'm giving you this discount to sell the same product at $14.99 Okay, so what are you doing? You're trying to create this funnel where the customers come in. Your goal is to make sure that they knock the door, they open the door, they put their vote of confidence in your product, in your brand. And when they come in, what happens next? And you say, okay, I have these other things I sell. So besides perfume, I have this scrub, I have this lotion. Besides perfume, I have this underwear, I have these other products that I sell besides the perfume. Make sense? So discounting is a very good strategy to apply at the very, very beginning of your business. Are you getting some value out of this? Yeah. Hope you're getting some value out of this. And then the last thing which he emphasizes, this is all I'll get out of this book. I encourage you, go out there, read that book. I think the author is Michael Masterson, and the title is Ready, Fire, Aim. Get that book, $0 to $100 million. So friends, the last he talks about is copy that is messaging. This is huge, okay? There is a way that you write that captures people's attention. There is a way that you actually describe your product. Let me put it as basic as possible. There is a way you describe what you sell that holds people's attention. There's a way that you describe what you sell that actually gets people's attention. And there are some other people that will have amazing products, but their ad copy is not up to standard. And what happens? People won't buy. Because your ad copy has to be persuasive enough that somebody looks at your ad copy and actually say, yeah, this solves a need. This solves the problem that I'm going through. So it is very, very essential that you write a persuasive ad copy. There are platforms like Fiverr. You can go on there. There are people on Fiverr that for $5, they will be able to craft an ad copy that will enable you to sell. Okay? Don't shortcut this, guys. Please don't shortcut your ad copy and messaging. Make sure that you craft a compelling message that addresses some of the needs that your customers are going through. This is very, very, very essential at the very beginning of your message. So we've seen it 0 to 100,000, 0 to actually 0 to $1 million. This is very, very essential. Your unique selling proposition, spend 80% of your time on sales and 20% on other stuffs. Make sure that cash flow is coming in and make sure that you have a lead product. You've selected a good media and make sure that your price is fair. You have to use discounting at the front end to engage customers to come in, and then make sure that your messaging, your copy, your ad copy is extremely amazing. Get it? So I hope you got some value out of this video. And again, I want to repeat, this is the platform where you come in to get your mindset right. And not only getting your mindset right, get ideas that can help you start a business in the real world and succeed. And come back here and give us testimonies of your experience. Again, this has been another wonderful session with Big Bro Roland. I love you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay blessed.